Okie dokie. So, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Um, my name is Dr. Kim. I this is my I'm live on Facebook, I'm live on YouTube, and I'm also live on TikTok. So I wanted to talk to you today just for a few minutes uh, about the word balance. You all have seen me on TikTok. I have uploaded videos of me talking about balance and the importance of not feeling guilty because you don't have it. I don't believe in the word balance, although it is a word. I don't believe in its meaning. I don't think it's achievable. But what I can say is there is something that you can do in your life to rid yourself of the guilt for not being the person that people think you should be, having balance and being everywhere and doing everything. So I'm so glad that you're here because what we're going to talk about is it's changed my perspective and it's changed my life and the lives of so many people that I've spoken to about it. And let me start with this. There was a time, hi everybody, there was a time where in my life I was trying to do everything, literally everything. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. Uh, I live in a state where my business is not. So I live in North Carolina and our business is in Texas, in Houston and Dallas. And I've been in this field, in mental health field ownership for about 20 years, owning about 20 years, my business partner and I. And it's, if you can imagine, I'm married and I have a daughter. Now, when I first started, my daughter was very, very young. She's 19 now. So I was always gone, literally always gone. Our first company was in Louisiana. And I was in Louisiana at least 3 days out of the week for 6 months straight. And it's hard to do that when you have when you have a new child. It's hard to do that when you're married. It's just hard. But we believe that when you are a business owner, you have to infuse yourself into the business so that the people who are left in the business, that they will run the business when you're not there, uh, like you would run it, right? So that's what I endeavored to do. That's what Monica and I endeavored to do. So one time, I was talking to my daughter, Hannah, and this was hard. It cut deep. But what she said was, um, "You're here, Mom. You're here, but you're not really here." And I was like, "Oh my God." My husband has said that a lot because when I'm with him, I'm either on my phone. This is not now, but before. I'm getting better. When I'm on my phone, I'm not really present uh, with the people that I'm with. So what she said to me was, "I'd rather, I'd rather you just pay attention." Right. So, ooh, has that ever happened to you all? Am I the only one bearing her soul? Um, so it was about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I said, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to. It was Christmas. I remember Christmas because I said my present was to be more present. My present was to be more present. That's because I remember that because it was a Christmas and I was like, oh my God, that sounds good. It was challenging though, because to be present means that uh, you have to pay attention to the people who are around you. And when you're not used to doing that, it's a struggle. So what I believe though is when you are with who you need to be with at that time, that's what balance looks like. So you can't be everywhere doing everything at the same time. That's just not achievable. And when I don't know if you all have ever had an interview where the interviewer has said to you, "How is your work life balance? How is your work life balance?" And you answer, "Oh, it's great. I do this and I do that, whatever. I'm great at doing whatever I'm doing. I spend time with family, I do whatever." So now this is just my opinion, y'all. It's my opinion. It's just my opinion. My opinion is that most of the time, that question is only asked of women. I haven't heard that asked to a man. I'm sure that question has been asked to a man, but I just customarily I hear that it's asked of a woman. So how is your work-life balance? And if you don't have a work-life balance, it makes you feel guilty. It makes you feel guilty, or people make you feel guilty for not having work-life balance, whatever that is, right? So I believe that harmony is better than balance, because harmony means that uh, it's a mixture of things. It's not just one thing at one. I mean, it's not just several things at one time. There's no way you can do that. You will feel guilty all your life. So what I believe is, I call this the solace shift. You all have seen this on my videos on TikTok, and you have seen it on Facebook as well. I call it the solace shift. It's a mindset shift. And what you do is, and you can try this, you all, and let me know what you think. What you do is you take a look at what you do in your life, the important things, the categories, the the jobs, the titles, the whatever it is that you're living for and living with. You write those things down, and then you base the priority on what your goals and your values are personally. So if my value is spending time with my family, then that means my priority for the week is, I will make sure that I'm spending time with my family. If my value is to make sure that I get sleep, so I can get up and do what I have to do the next day, then what I'm going to do is make sure that in that week I find time to do that. Sometimes that's what harmony is, because harmony is things that you do based on what you love and what you enjoy and what your value is. Sometimes what we do is we base what we're going to be doing off of the need right then. So therefore, what happens is, there's a lot of things that need you during the week or during the day. A lot of things, a lot of things. And so if you want to be bogged down with that, what you'll do is you'll try to figure out what you can complete. It's like a checklist, what you're able to complete in that day. And we don't want to do that. We want to complete things in that day based off of what our value is. Okay? That's what you want to do, not based off of the need at the moment. You will get burnt out, and burnout is not the new thing. It's not. That was the old thing. Harmony is a new thing. Harmony is the new thing, you all. Okay? It is. I'm telling you what I know. And how I know this is because I've been there. I've been there before, where I was burnt out. Oh my God, I was burnt out. So, what I want you to do is just to remember to keep harmony in your life. And in order to keep harmony in your life, what you have to do is base what you're going to be doing throughout the day or throughout the week. Base that off of your values. Base that off of what you feel are important, the things that are important in your life. Okay. That is the most important thing. So I want to make sure that you all know that I'm going to be coming. This is just my first introduction for TikTok. I haven't been on here before. So hi everybody. I don't know what all these things mean on the top. I don't know. I'm just going to be talking. This is not my, on TikTok, this is not my thing that I do to gain money. I mean, I'm sure it'll happen, but that's not my purpose. My purpose is aligned with my value, and that is to help people realize that harmony is more important than balance. That's just it. So I'm going to be on here talking about that. A little bit about me, if you are coming and you're new. I have been a full-time entrepreneur for more than 20 years, and I enjoy it. uh, that's just what I know how to do is business. What I know how to do is how to make money. Uh, and my bachelor's is in social work. My master's is in marriage and family therapy, and my doctorate is in counseling. So I just received my doctorate last year. It is an earned doctorate. I did a dissertation, and um, it took a long time, over 10 years. I know. It took a long time, but I finished it. Okay. So that's a little bit about me. I'm married. I've been married 21 years. We have one daughter that I've had with him, and then I have two bonus children. They're twins, and yeah, I just enjoy what I'm doing, and I want to be able to share some of the things and the knowledge that I have and the wisdom that I have. I am 58 years old, and so with that comes hopefully experience that you all can gain from. You don't have to go through it because I'm going to tell you not to do it. Now, you can choose to do it or not, but I'm going to give you the ins and outs of what I believe is necessary when you are in business or in personal life or whatever it is that you're dealing with. Okay, I'm going to try. That is my goal. So, hi everybody over there on TikTok land. Hello, thank you for joining me on over on TikTok, and then on YouTube. I just got entered into the or accepted into the YouTube. What is it called? I forgot what it's called. Creators. Yeah, the creators program. So I just got accepted into that yesterday. So I endeavor to be on YouTube and talking to you all as well. Facebook, they're used to me over there, so I'm talking to them often. I haven't been live in a long time, but I plan to do that. So like today is 1:02 here in North Carolina. I told my husband I would be ready at 1 o'clock to go to lunch. And he said, 1 o'clock, not after 1 o'clock. Because I'll tell him 1 o'clock and it'll be like 2:30. So I'm going to have lunch with him and call it a day, and then I'm going to come back and do some work. Now, once I figure out how to end this live on TikTok, is it the up? I think it's that up there. But anyway, thank you all. All right, I am done, y'all. Thank you for YouTube and Facebook. Thank you for joining me. This is pre-recorded, so if you're talking into the comments, I'll see them and I'll respond then. All right, bye.